This is Frozen in Time. thank you. It's so beautiful to watch you guys share those moments.
More Tanisha in both these monitors.
This song is about not going to work. And that's what we're doing today, y'all.
Won't work my life away, 'cause my life won't more than minimum wage. I'm paid.
Say what?
I'm not going to work today, no. Won't work my life away, 'cause my life won't more than minimum wage. I'm paid.
Say what?
I'm not going to work today, no.
I'm going off and gonna break my stride. I might get a job tomorrow, I might take my time. 'Cause my time is all I have and I haven't got enough. Yeah, it's kinda like my cash, 'cause I haven't got a buck. And I haven't got no luck for a workplace situation. 'Cause the dreams I've been chasing won't just be sitting there waiting for me to try to compare them while leaving paycheck to paycheck, just trying to make it the big. Ain't afford to cross the life. It seems it's more spike and it's double the price. So what's right is right, but the shit is torn to me. So take the shot and shut off as you company go.
Won't work my life away, 'cause my life won't more than minimum wage. I'm paid.
Say what?
I'm not going to work today, no. Won't work my life away, 'cause my life won't more than minimum wage. I'm paid.
Say what?
I'm not going to work today, no.
I'm having fun off of my night on and I gotta beat the bird by 9 a.m. I try to call the neighbors in the night, closing back and when the alcohol gets in, I'm back with all my friends. I woke up hungover, some double in my car again, looking for my phone, 'cause you gotta know I'm calling in. I can't afford my rent, I can't afford insurance, I can't afford a best, couldn't afford a Ford Taurus, and I couldn't afford the chorus, so that just gave it to him. Never been told that old lady's sweet. I just wanna lay on the beach and keep my eye on the lady, just try to get to know her. Check out the conversations, 'cause work is worthless when you're working for some certain who's inserting all your worth into another person's person. It hurts, but simply gets the only way. I just feel like I'm worth for the minimum wage. Go!
Won't work my life away, 'cause my life won't more than minimum wage. I'm paid.
Say what?
I'm not going to work today, no. Won't work my life away, 'cause my life won't more than minimum wage. I'm paid.
Say what? I'm not going to work today, no.
No, I'm not going, no. I'm not going to work today, no. No, I'm not going, no. I'm not going to work today, no.
No chains, no fences, no walls, and no crying, no rain. Yeah, it's just like a dream. No strings, no defenses, and we're all dancing, open arms and hearts, beating, beating. I like the world back there, with so many lost, so many scared, so afraid of letting go, afraid of what we don't know, so afraid of prying eyes, afraid of lies, afraid to live outside the boxes that we build. I wanna go where the painted lights they wash away. Yeah, yeah. The painted lights they wash away. Yeah, yeah. And there's space to be, a space walls and no crying, no rain, yeah. It's just like a dream, no strings, no defenses, and we're all dancing, open arms and hearts, beating, beating. I like the world back there, where so many hurt, afraid to care, so afraid to be left behind, afraid of losing your mind, so afraid of living up, afraid of love, afraid to be enough. For those who look up to you, I want to go where the painted lights, they wash away, yeah, yeah. The painted lights, they wash away, yeah, yeah. Well, out there the world is so cold, out there the world's gone crazy, so much destruction and so many haters hating. But in the darkest day, well, I know I still can find my way. I close my eyes and know in my mind I go where the painted lights. Does anyone know this song? They wash away, yeah, yeah. The painted lights, they wash away, yeah, yeah. No chains, no fences, no walls, and no crying, no rain, yeah. It's just like a dream, no strings, no defenses, and we're all dancing, open arms and hearts. No defenses anymore. It's too many walls, you know all these things you know. There's too many walls and not enough time. Too many painted lines. Too many walls and not enough time. And no defenses anymore. There's too many walls, you know all these things you know. There's too many walls and not enough time. Too many painted lines. Too many walls and not enough time. And no defenses anymore.
Welcome back to Culturefest 2020, a cyber celebration. We're coming to you from the beautiful Appalachian South Folklife Center in Pipestem, West Virginia. Like I said yesterday, we're so grateful to be here in this place. Such an amazing space full of a history of activism and good deed doing. We're so grateful to be able to be here at the Folklife Center, and we wish that you were here with us. We're keeping the fire lit for you. We want you to know that Culturefest will be here for you when we all reemerge from this. And we hope to see you again in September 2021 here on this magical mountaintop. But for now, we hope you just kick back and enjoy Culturefest, a cyber celebration.
Good morning, Culturefest! Welcome back to Culturefest, a cyber celebration 2020. Mike here with you, having a great time bringing all of this amazing content to you virtually. And sometimes if you close your eyes and the wind passes by your hammock just right, you feel like you're out here with us at the Appalachian South Folklife Center. We want to thank everybody who is involved with making this happen this year. This program presented with financial assistance from the West Virginia Department of Arts, Culture, and History and the National Endowment for the Arts, with approval from the West Virginia Commission on the Arts. Of course, we want to thank Lineum Entertainment for putting the whole show on. Everybody involved with the production side of things, bringing all this content to you. Seaver Funeral Home, and especially every one of you hanging out and joining with us all weekend long for Culturefest, a cyber celebration 2020.
Is everyone having a good time? We got a lot of great music coming up for you. June Bustamante is a wonderful, beautiful, talented musician, folk fusion who will really leave an impression on you. All the way from St. Petersburg, Florida, here's June Bustamante.
Thankful for this road where I've met so many, guided by their own divinity to explode. Thankful for these signs, and in the darkest of times I see now they are blessings in disguise. And when I look at the moon at night, you know I never feel alone. And when I look at you at night, you know I always feel like home. Thankful for this strength that could only be forged by the fires of the deepest pain. Thankful for this reward, not to be loved but to learn how to love in places forgotten or ignored. And when I look at the moon at night, you know I never feel alone. And when I think about you at night, you know I always feel at home. When I look at the moon at night, you know I never feel alone. And when I think about you at night, you know I always feel at home.
Howdy, Culturefest. My name's June. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, and I'm really sad to not be able to attend in the physical this year, but I am very excited that they've decided to put this whole thing together where us performers are able to share our energy and our songs with you. So even though I'm missing the mountains greatly right now, and I am missing all of you right now, it's nice to at least have this. So the first song you heard me play on the banjo, it's a new tune I just wrote called This Road. And this next song is called An Ear That I Could Sing To. It's a love song.
I make time to be in the rain. I make time to watch the grass grow and the children play. I make time for you, and you always do the same. Well, my baby gave me an ear that I could speak to. And my baby gave me an ear that I could sing to. I try my best not to complain. I try my best to always keep an open frame. And for most of my heartache, I am the one to blame. Well, my baby gave me. Well, my baby gave me. Oh, well, my baby gave me an ear that I could sing to. Oh, well, my baby gave me an ear I could sing to.
So that was called An Ear That I Could Sing To. It's a love song, friendship song. I guess you could take it into different places and it would make sense. I wanted to stick with the theme of love. I think it's much needed, a theme that's much needed to be maybe preached right now. Oh man. There'll be lots of tuning throughout this. My apologies ahead of time. So sticking with the theme of love, but maybe this one's a little less of an intimate one-on-one. This is more of my idea of concepts of universal love and real connection with each other and with this, with the unknown, with each other and with the unknown. It's important for us to, I think, maintain a connection with not only each other, but with the rest of what is out there. And I mean that in a way to not feel overwhelmed, to not over-intellectualize. A lot of times staying connected with that unknown source is just sitting and breathing and closing your eyes and finding that space in you where you can connect with those higher vibrations. I know I'm talking a lot of cliche hippie stuff right now, but it's true. All the hippie stuff's true, okay. Just want you to know. So this is called Love Will Come, this song. Because it will. It's already here. It's already here. Just close your eyes and you can find it. So bellicose, so eager to greet each other with a handshake and a dagger. You wanna know about my morals and money, you wanna know if I am from this country. We've been building private penitentiaries to house the homeless and terrorists like me. But the more we isolate, the further we are from being free. Yeah, it's hard to reach the heart when you put it under lock and key. We don't need to build these prisons to keep the peace. Don't you know love and truth are all we really need? I was raised during the days of video games, GMO grades. I learned at a young age all the strange ways to survive in this society. I could never wrap my head around certain things, like the way technology could exceed our humanity, like the way we give accolades to a person's ignorance, greed, or complacency. Yeah, this was all very hard on my heart, can you see? So for security, I put it under a lock and key, only to realize that hiding my love would only hurt me. Don't you know love and truth are all we really need? Prejudice or fear. Love will come if we're willing to understand the things that don't fit our beliefs. And love will stay if we cultivate it and express it in our own way. Yeah, love will stay because it's already in us. It's a beauty that we cannot escape. Oh. Oh, 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 so what's up with us, folks? How could we be so bellicose, so each other with a handshake and a dagger. Personally, I don't care where you're from. I don't care about the money or religion. I don't care about who you choose to love, as long as you are loving someone. 'Cause all I see is another lost human being. Oh, with the truth all around us, we gotta help each other find the key. You know, all this world really needs is for me to love you and you to love me. Yeah, all this world really needs is for me to love you and you to love me. All this world really needs. Yeah, it's all this world really needs. Yeah. I still believe in the simplicity and the power of unconditional love. I still believe it. Being tested left and right about it, and I still believe it. I'm sure a lot of you have been going through your own set of tests, of course, with the environment being the way it is. I'm sure throughout history we could look through all of the tests that humanity has gone through and go, wow, you know, each one's so unique to its time period. This one's so unique to its time period. So, and for me personally, it has been the biggest test in doing things out of love. It's the only way I see that things can actually be achieved moving forward, is to do everything out of unconditional love, which does not involve attachment. That will be an ongoing test, I'm sure, for me and for others out there. Ongoing tests for all of us. It's part of why we're here. Enough with the jibba jab. I do a lot of that. I'd like to end with this song. Called Children, because that is what we are. We are children, and we are trying to find our way. Some of us have been running with scissors. Some of us have been taking steps back and feeling the breeze. Some of us have been playing. Some of us have just been experiencing, feeling. But we're all children. We're all children running around, finding our own ways. So, this is a song I wrote during a time where I realized that even these people that we consider to have power, right, calling the shots, as it were, as we would say, that they're just children. All of them are. And if we can recognize that we are all just children, and that we have just been trying to find our way, and if we can allow divinity I know I'm going down that road, right? If we can allow divinity to do the guiding more so than thinking that we know better, I think perhaps we could get out of a mess with a lot less suffering if we allow ourselves to be guided. Trust, of course, and faith are big components to that. So let's hold on to that faith. Let's hold on to that trust. Let's remember love no matter what challenges get thrown our way. It is what gets us through.
To satisfy a myth after myth, brought upon by those whose goals to divide us. Why should I be paralyzed by these women and men? They are but children that need to be held by us. They are but children that need to be held by mother. They are but children that need to be held by us. With flesh and bone, I'm homesick to a home that has yet to be felt by my feet. And right beside the little boy breathes Sister Hurricane. She's following. She's following. Of the desert sun, come into this, and I've got better at the heart and reading the omens. Complex we are, but thus far I've only seen the symbols put simply. Yeah, I have only seen the symbols put simply, that we are but children. Are but children who need. Oh, we are but children to be held by us somehow. To be held by divine mother, oh, oh. Oh, my mother, come to me, be with me, be my eyes so I can see.
Be my ears so I can hear. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the set. I hope I did okay. Hi again from sunny Florida, or stormy at this point. And I wish you all peace wherever you are. I wish you all harmony wherever you are. I wish you all safety and love. And I'm sure that we will connect soon enough. Thank you for connecting to us in this way. Bye for now.
So the vendors are live right now. That means you can head to culturefestwv.com or click on the link in the comments below. Head to a website called Booth Central. You'll need to enter your name and your email address. Then you can scroll through all these amazing vendors, and if you want to, you can click and enter into a video conversation with any of those vendors. You can check out their merchandise and ask them questions, and if you feel compelled, make a purchase. So click that link, head on over to Booth Central, and happy shopping. Laurie Go is a beautiful and talented dancer and choreographer. She founded Spirit Wing Ensemble and was one of Chicago's most prolific and multifaceted artists. She now teaches at West Virginia Wesleyan University, and she has lectured since 2011 on the African influence in Appalachian music and dance. She comes here today to give us a workshop on dance as resistance. And I myself am really looking forward to this workshop. Here is Laurie Go.
Is our djembe drummer for today, and this drum called the djembe comes from West Africa, and basically there are three sounds that are typical to this drum. They are the bass, the tone, and the slap. And there are more sounds that a master drummer can get out of this drum, but basically you hear the bass, the tone, and the slap. In African dance, the music and the dancer are one. So they are communicating back and forth. And the drummer takes energy from the dancer and vice versa. Also, the drummer will play what is called a break in the rhythm. And that will instruct the dancer to start dancing, change their movement, or stop. So this is a demonstration of the break. Okay, one more time. All right, so it's kind of like saying 5, 6, 7, 8 to a dancer, right? So I will start the movement on the first break, and when I hear the break again, I'll stop the dance. So this movement, we are working our right leg and our left arm, and then we bend our knees and come down. Opposite, down. So we'll take that, starting with the right leg, left arm, on the break until we hear the break again, and we'll stop. We're going to bend our knees, arms out to the side, and we're going to step out and back in, out and back in. So the right leg out, in, left leg out, in. So we'll have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on until you hear the break and you will stop. So now we have 2 movements. So the break, first movement, break, second movement, break, and we'll stop. take that second movement that we just did and add a clap. So every time you step, you're going to clap. Okay? So now we have 3 movements. We're scaffolding, building on with the break. Here we go. Difficult, and this is a part of the Catherine Dunham dance technique. If you've never heard of Catherine Dunham, an icon worldwide of dance, anthropology, this movement comes from her dance technique. So the feet, one foot is flat, the other foot is on the ball. So when you're moving to the right foot is flat. When you're moving to the left foot is flat, right foot is on the ball. So you're basically doing like a little paddle movement, shifting the weight from the ball to the flat foot. So we're gonna go right 2 times, left 2 times, right 2 times, left 2 times, okay? Until we hear the break. So let's demonstrate just that movement. Okay? So let's put all those movements together from the beginning. What we're going to do is you're going to jump out wide, cross the leg over, jump out again, and you're going to turn on the ball of your foot. So it's out, cross, out, turn. And dancers do this little thing we call spotting. It's supposed to keep you from being dizzy when you're turning. So we're going to focus on something directly forward. And when we turn, we keep our eyes on that thing until we land. It's hard to do slow. All right, let's a little slower. We'll just do that last turn. Second turn, then your body hopefully will follow what you're saying. Whole thing. All right. You should be sweating a little bit. Just a little bit right now.
everyone, I'm Lacey of Silver Arrow Art, and I really hope that you're having a wonderful cyber celebration. One of my favorite parts of Culturefest has been the Healing Arts tent, and we have Joni of the Gaia Den out here on the mountaintop to teach you some yoga, so I hope you're feeling limber because we're about to get bendy.
Hello everybody and welcome to Culturefest Day 2. I'm Joni, the Gaia Den, that is me, and if you tuned in to the first yoga class, I just gave my little spiel about my involvement with Culturefest and how that ultimately led me down my journey of opening up the Gaia Den, the yoga and healing art studio located in Princeton, West Virginia. And so I'm going to take you through another brief abbreviated yoga class here. This time we're going to focus a lot on back and hamstrings. So go ahead and just take a big breath in through the nose. As you breathe out through your mouth, bring your hands to heart. Breathe in again, this time raising up to your knees. As you breathe out, just lean back ever so slightly, just pushing forward with your core. Breathe in again, arms up. This time as you breathe out, drop yourself into tabletop here on all fours and then roll up to downward dog. Step your feet in towards your hands. Keep your back flat. Make sure your shoulders aren't slouched over. You can either drop your hands towards your mat or your blanket, or if that's a little too much, you can put your hands here on your shins. Breathing out, you're going to come into a reverse swan. Rest your hands at heart. Big breath in again. Bring your hands to heart and step your right foot forward. Slide your left leg all the way down the mat or the blanket. Make sure that your knee is not drifting over your ankle. You want your knee lined up with your ankle, not drifting over it. And big breath out. Baby crescent. Reach high through the core. Open up your shoulders. Breathing out, swoop your hands down. Pull another big breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, shift that right leg as straight as you can. Lift your foot, lift your toes. Drop that foot back down. Breathe back out into a baby crescent. Bringing your hands to heart on the breath in. On the breath out, you're going to come into a prayer twist. So you're going to bring that left elbow towards the right knee and twist. If this is a little too intense to do, you can just take your hand and just sort of grasp your knee and rotate with the arm instead. Deep breaths here, in through the nose, fully out through the mouth. Back to baby crescent. Swoop your hands down, and this time you're going to walk yourself all the way back, keeping that right leg out. You can bring your left leg in, hooking your foot in towards your upper thigh or your knee, whatever works for you. And you're going to take a big breath in. Breathing out, soften yourself towards your knee. yourself up. And we're going to come into a spinal twist now. So you're going to take that left foot and you're going to pull it underneath your right knee, sort of stacking your knees, right knee over the left. And I'll show you a modified version too in just a second in case you need to modify. So big breath in through the nose. As you breathe out, you're going to bring that left elbow across the right knee and rotate. If you need to modify, you can do a couple different things. You can stack your knees loose like this and rotate, or if that's still a little too much, you can bring that left leg out straight, bringing that right knee up, and just rotate more slightly. Lots of ways to make poses work for everyone's need. And coming forward out of that. Now you're just going to kind of rock yourself back down to your knees. And you're going to roll back up to downward dog as you breathe out. Step your feet in towards your hands, legs straight, and again back flat. Have your hands resting on your blanket or mat, or your shins if that's a little too much. And reverse swan, breathing out, resting at heart. Big breath in again. As you breathe out, hands to heart. This time step your left foot forward, slide your right leg all the way down. And you're going to breathe out, baby crescent again. Really reach up with those fingertips, opening your shoulders, opening your core. And swoop your hands down. Big breath in again, baby crescent. Bring your hands to heart. And we're going to come into a prayer twist on this side now. So as you breathe out, this time the right elbow will come across the left knee and you'll rotate again, or you can modify by just sort of grasping at the knee, rotating with the arm instead. Back to baby crescent. Swoop your hands down again, and as you breathe out, you're going to straighten that leg. And then just walk it all the way back. This time you're going to scoot your right foot around and just latch it in towards your thigh or your knee. And breathe in. Breathe out, softening yourself down. And raising yourself up. Now we're going to come into spinal twist on this side. So you're going to take your right leg, pull it underneath, this time stacking your left on top. And of course, if you need to choose one of the modifications, you can do that also. And big breath in. Breathing out, this time your right elbow comes across your left knee. of that. Now this time, you're just gonna slide your legs out in front of you. And go ahead and take another big breath in. Again, really reaching high through the core and the shoulders. Breathing out as you just drop yourself down. Rolling yourself up. And now we're going to come into a double pigeon. So you're just going to stack your feet almost like you're sitting Indian style. You want your foot, your bottom foot underneath your top knee. All right. Now this is a little hard to do sometimes, so you can take a blanket or a pillow or a yoga block if you've got a yoga block, and you can put it underneath your knee and underneath your foot if you want. Big breath in. As you breathe out, just drop yourself down. Allow your shoulders to softly round. Up. Now you're just gonna unstack your feet and then stack them again opposite. So again, you want your knees and your feet stacked evenly, or as evenly as possible. And again, big breath in. Breathing out as you fold yourself down, allowing your shoulders to round. You don't want to be hunched over, but just allow them to just softly round as you meet your knees. Pull a big breath in through the nose, breathing out as you raise yourself to a sitting position. Just unstack your knees. We're going to take a few breaths here, clearing and grounding any stagnant energy. So go ahead and take a big breath in through the nose. Feel your lungs just completely full with that energy in. And breathe out fully through the mouth. As you let that breath out, just breathe out through the belly. Just feel that energy out, just traveling all the way out your body. And again, breathing in through the nose. Feel your lungs full with that energy. Fill your lungs to their capacity. And breathe out. One more time, big breath in, arms up over the head. As you breathe out, hands to heart. Namaste, everyone.
Greetings, friends. My name is Tim Mainland. I am currently the program director of the Appalachian South Folklife Center, known locally to its many friends simply as the Folklife Center. I have served this center in one capacity or another for 40 years. It's in my blood. We are a nonprofit organization in Pipestem, West Virginia, located on a 65-acre property. The Folklife Center was founded 55 years ago by visionary and social activist Don West. He was a minister of the United Church of Christ, a poet, a college professor, and an outspoken proponent of poverty-stricken folks in Appalachia. He promoted the local culture, was strong in his rhetoric and in his actions, and sometimes he suffered for it. His basic idea was based on the Danish folk school concept where people would help each other and rely on each other. His motivation was his belief in the social gospel. Young people flock here from church groups, college groups, and high school groups every summer. We have dormitories and camping space, a dining hall, a library that serves as an office that houses Don's books, a chapel, tool storage, and a large outdoor stage. Many people love to sit around our outdoor campfire ring and hike through our trails or those of the neighboring state park at Pipestem. We have a large kitchen where campers can organize their meals, and we have a playground for children of all ages. 3 vital programs, among others, continue the work that Don West started. 1, we have a learning day camp for young people that boosts education for anyone who wants to improve in school. 2, we promote local art and music, hence the stage, and we have an interesting collection of paintings, many by Connie West, Don's partner in life. Their daughter, Hetty, was a well-known folk song collector and a recording artist during the folk music revival. Our third and most important program is our home repair program. Unemployment, isolation, exploitation by big companies have all plagued the mountaineer throughout our history, and this continues. There are many strong and resilient people here who call these hills home, who own their homes and face adversity with courage and depth of heart. There are elderly folks and disabled folks here without much economic support. Our groups work on their homes. 3 things happen. Obviously, we help folks, but our campers also get expert advice and a creative education in home repair and improvement, using tools and thinking through problems. And most important of all, we form connections between people. Many young people have left here having gained lifetime perspectives on themselves and others. My colleagues, Crystal Atwell, who is the site director who keeps our logistical affairs in order, and Greg O'Quinn, our crew leader, who is our contractor and educator, along with many longtime volunteers in the area who teach, build, landscape, and organize festivals, all offer you our welcome. Our peaceful and beautiful mountain home is the perfect place for reflection, thought, meditation, and goal setting. We love to meet new people and introduce folks to our work. Our only income is the generosity of our local members and wider community and the fee we charge for camps. The remunerations that everyone feels are the peace of mind and the uplifting connection of this magical place. Give us a call. Give us a visit. Write to us. I guarantee that once you've been here, you'll want to be a part of it.
Close your eyes, breathe it in, now breathe it out, and relax. And pretend that you're out here with us on this beautiful, magical mountaintop that we all come together to every September and join as a family for beautiful music, magical moments, and more. I know you're having fun out there. We're having a blast out here, bringing all of this amazing content to you because we can't miss a Culturefest. That's blasphemous. I don't care what 2020 brings at us. We're not missing Culturefest. So it's happening right now. And the next artist on the stage, you've seen him all over the Southern West Virginia music scene. Get ready to get your heartstrings pulled on just a little bit with Jonah Carden.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jonah Carden. I'm from Peterstown, West Virginia. I was very excited to play Culturefest this year. It was going to be my first one, but unfortunately, we might have to do that next year. So, anyway, here I am. Anyways, sitting in my little studio at my house here. I'm gonna play you guys some original tunes, and I hope you like them. The song is called King Vulture. It will be on my next record. I hope you like it.
sky with your wings spread 6 feet wide. When you come down to kill us, move aside. You bask out in the sun till the work's already done. Go collect the prize the others won. Rise up, King Vulture, won't you rise? Nothing gets past your crooked eyes. Cast down your shadow on the rocks and the dirt below. You always show up right on time. Send the message down, there's a brand new king in town. Patiently you wait and circle round. For miles and miles you go through the south side of Mexico. You wait for the next scent to catch your nose. Rise up, King Vulture, won't you rise? Nothing gets past your crooked eyes. Cast down your shadow on the rocks and the dirt below. You always show up right on time. Rise up, King Vulture, won't you rise? Nothing gets past your crooked eyes. Cast down your shadow on the rocks and the dirt below. You always show up right on time. You always show up right on time. You always show up right on time.
All right, that was King Vulture. This next song is called American Dream, and it was on my last record. I hope you like it.
Have some sugar in your coffee cup. Lady Liberty and Lady Love. Pledge allegiance to your football team while we live the American dream. Wave hello to everyone you pass. May I take your plate and fill your glass. 1,000 channels on your TV screen while we live the American These colors don't run. These colors don't fade. In the land of the free, in the home of the brave, build a fence around your residence. Maybe someday you'll be president. Get your daily fix of nicotine while we live the American dream. While we live the American dream. All right, y'all. This is another new song. This will be on my next record. The song is called Money Man. Hope you like it. Raven hair, moonlit skin, gravity pulls me back in. Come with me for a while, hand in hand and mile by mile. Raining down autumn leaves, sweet September it will breathe. Would you be mine for good? I know you will, and I wish I could. Take you down to the river bend, take it down. I wanna be your money man. Take it down to the river bend, take it down. I wanna be your money man. Underneath the midnight moon, we must both be leaving soon. Come with me for a while, hand in hand and mile by mile. I'll take you down to the river bend, take it down. I wanna be your money man. Take it down to the river bend, take it down. I wanna be your money man. Money man, money man. This next song is called Last Train Home. This was the title track off of my last record. I like to write songs in weird tunings, so it's kind of inconvenient when you have to play.
don't know why I keep doing that to myself, but I just like the way it sounds. So. Anyway, this song's called Last Train Home. Hope you like it. Can you hear that whistle blowing, creeping up those Blue Ridge Mountains one last time? Can you see that steamer rolling? Think it's just about to pass that county line. It runs every night at midnight, sings its haunted song while it rolls by. If I don't catch the next one, I'll be stuck inside this ghost town till I die. I'll catch that last train home, send a letter back when I hit Tennessee. I'll catch that last train home. If I don't go, then I know I'll never leave. I'll never leave. As it rolls out from the station, got an aching in my heart so desperately. Though I know she's back on waiting, in another life you could have stayed with me. Shadows dance around me as I stare into the moon beyond the trees. Got a half a flask of whiskey, keeps me warm and puts my troubled mind at ease. Mind at ease. I'll catch that last train home, send a letter back when I hit Tennessee. I'll catch that last train home. If I don't go, then I know I'll never leave. I'll never leave. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for listening to me. Hope you guys stay safe, and hopefully I will catch you at Culturefest next year in person. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.
So we have some amazing vendors this weekend, some of your Culturefest favorites. You can head to culturefestwv.com or click on the link in the comments section below. You'll head to a website called Booth Central. There you'll need to enter your name and your email address, and then you can scroll through and shop all these amazing vendors. So click on that link, head on over to Booth Central, and happy shopping.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and Culturefest has been a part of my life for, it feels like forever now. My first year was 2002, and at that time I had not met Lori and Robert yet. I just sort of was, it was the festival was at Princeton Park, and I went there and listened to the music and had a good time. And the following year, it had actually moved out to the Folk Life Center, and that's really when I had started getting involved in the events in the area, and I'd met Lori and Robert, and this really just became an integrated part of my life. And it was something new to me, something that I hadn't experienced before. I guess you could say growing up I was kind of closed off from those sorts of experiences. So when I came to Culturefest, it was a totally new experience for me, and it was always amazing walking around and just seeing all these new things, meeting new people. And as time passed, I began to volunteer for Culturefest every year, and eventually I became the volunteer coordinator. And so a big part of my experience at Culturefest is working with the volunteers here, and some of my best memories and experiences have been with these people that I only see maybe a handful of times throughout the year, but we always come together and it's like we never left. It's just picking up at the last page we left off on, and I think that is what I cherish most about Culturefest, is the people that are here, because they're the ones that make it such a special event.
There are many different experiences one can have at Culturefest. One that many people don't get to see very often is the volunteer experience. Behind this wonderful event are dozens of working hands making sure that festival goers have unforgettable memories to carry with them. You could say that Culturefest volunteers march to a beat of their own drum, because we aren't just any old volunteer group. We're more like a family than anything else. Every September is like a big reunion for those who return year after year. And these kind hearts are integrated throughout the entire festival. From setup to the first faces you see at the gate, to our dining hall caretakers and parking attendants, to those picking up trash and running water to vendors. And yes, even those who pack everything up once our magical weekend is over. Culturefest could not happen without their generosity and dedication, and to that, we say thank you. Seeing your smiling faces year after year brings joy to our hearts. And I know I can't wait to be on that magical mountaintop with you again next year. Culturefest would not be as cool and amazing as it is today without you.
Okay, my name is Yona, and I came here for the first time last year because Cam invited me and I wanted to volunteer.
What was it like for you?
It was a lot of fun. I remember painting, and it's like the place transformed. I love the mountains and the trees and the atmosphere. It's really good.
When we're standing underneath this pear tree, it feels special. Is there any special memory that you have?
I remember it was one of the first things that caught my eye when I walked up here, because it had so many fruits on it. And I think I didn't try to eat any of them, but maybe I should have, because no, there aren't any.
You love music, right?
I do.
Yeah, what was your experience like with the music here?
It was, I have been around loud music and festivals like that, but the type of music was a lot different. And it got me a chance to learn a different type of music, different culture. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Very nice. Do you think you'll come back next year?
Yes. I have one more year left in school, so I should be here.
And let's see here. What will you miss most about the festival this year?
The people. Just being around everyone and the energy that they have, the way that they approach other people, and how everyone is so nice, the music, the dancing. Yeah.
I hope you're having a great time during Culturefest, a cyber celebration 2020, and I hope you're feeling like you're here out at the Folklife Center with all of us and all of your Culturefest family. Culturefest family, that's what it's all about. We all come together, and one person has been a staple every single year on the Culturefest stage since way back in the very beginning. You don't miss it. When she starts belting out those blues soul vocals from the stage, you can hear it all the way down in the campground. So close your eyes and get ready for Princeton's very own, the owner of Stages Music School, Melissa McKinney.
Hey guys, welcome to my porch and welcome to Culturefest. I'm so excited that I get to share my music with you guys in this way. Sad I can't see you all on the mountain, but happy to be able to connect this way. I'm going to be doing some original songs with my friend Lenny, and I hope you guys like them. The first one that we are going to do is called Me, Myself, and I. I wrote this song about 10 years ago, lost it, found it, and then kind of reimagined it. So this is the first time I've played it for people. So hope you like it. The more that I realize I can't count on nobody but myself. It's a hard lesson to learn. Oh, but at least I know what to expect. I used to think I'd find someone special, a friend that always would be by my side. But as you can see, I just sit here with me, myself, and I, being on my own. It has so many ups and downs, like when I wanna be left alone, or then I ain't got nobody hanging round. Oh, but when I am feeling blue and I ain't got nobody to talk to, and I have no shoulder on which to cry, well, I just have to sit down and have a talk with myself, with me, myself, and I. The older I get, the more that I realize I don't want nobody or any regrets. So I just try to live my life right, and I try to always be kind, and I try to see through other people's eyes. But I can tell you honestly, there's something missing in me. Till I find it, I won't be satisfied. But up until then, I just gotta pretend I'm happy with me, myself, and I. I ain't gonna cry, just me, myself, and I. Just me, myself, and I. This next song is called Let Go. I wrote this one a couple years ago, and yeah, it pretty much speaks for itself.
Goodbye, dear. Can you tell me how we got here? It seems like yesterday I can hear you say we were gonna be forever. We both know that we are far too broke. The fighting took its toll. You lost control. Now we can't be together. But I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to let go. So stay with me tonight. Pretend it's gonna be alright. I don't wanna face tomorrow yet. I'm not ready to let you go. So many words of hate spit out in moments of rage, implanted in my soul, the darkness taking hold. How did this happen? Time keeps moving on. We've been hurting for far too long. How can this be the end of our love? How did this happen? I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to let go. So stay with me tonight. Pretend it's gonna be alright. I don't wanna face tomorrow yet. I'm not ready to let you go. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go. I don't need you tonight. Gonna be alright. I'm ready to let you go. No times have been hot and you've been frustrated and you feel like you want to give up. But you are growing stronger through the struggle. Take a breath, stop, look up. We're all looking up at the same sky. We're not so different, you and I. We are going through this together. And I need for you to remember that we all laugh and we all cry. We only get one chance to live this life. Gonna need to join together. Need to help each other remember that we are one. We are one. We are one. We take a collective breath in this moment that could be a gift. When we look for the silver lining and the lesson that is within. We all feel trauma, we all feel pain, even though we might not believe the same. We are one. We are one. We're all looking up at the same sky. We're not so different, you and I. We are going through this together. And I need for you to remember that we all laugh and we all cry. We only get one chance to live this life. We're gonna need to join together and help each other remember that we are one. 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 Okay. Yes, baby, I've been drinking. And I shouldn't have come home, but I found myself in trouble, darling, and I had no place else to go. I got my whiskey, I got it from the barroom. I got my cocaine, I got it from a friend. And I'm gonna keep on using, baby, till I'm back in your arms again. Because I'm guilty, I'm guilty, and I'll be guilty for all the rest of my life. How come I never do all the things that I'm supposed to do? How come nothing, how come nothing ever turns out right? Well, don't you know how it is with me, baby? Don't you know? You know that I can't stand myself. It's gonna take a whole lot of medicine, darling, for me to pretend that I'm someone else. How come I never do the things that I'm supposed to do? How come nothing ever turns out right? Don't you know how it is with me, baby? Don't you know? You know that I can't stand myself. It's gonna take a whole lot of medicine, darling, for me to pretend I'm someone else. Take a whole lot of medicine, darling, for me to pretend I'm someone else.
This next song is called Broke Down. I wrote this song after I broke down on the side of the road traveling from West Virginia to Asheville one night in the middle of the night and ended up in a really nasty hotel. I was already feeling kind of down and this song just kind of wrote itself. Hope you like it.
I've been spending a lot of time worrying about things that I cannot control. Now I'm broke down in a lonely town, nothing open for miles around, and I can't help but think, what really matters anyway? When the ones you love up there walk away, when you give all that you have, they take all that they need, then they turn their backs on you and walk away. The policeman gave me a ride to a motel on the other side of town. Walked me in the back while I tried to keep myself from crying. I've been locked behind metal bars for a while now, but I didn't break the law. What really matters anyway? When the ones you love up and walk away, when you give all that you have, they take all that they need, then they turn their backs on you and walk away. I am broken down and used. I am torn down and used. What really matters anyway? When the ones you love up and walk away, when you give all that you have, they take all that they need, then they turn their backs on you and walk away. I've been spending a lot of time worrying about things that I cannot control.
This last song is called Heavyweight, and it's a song that I wrote in a really tough time in my life after going through a pretty traumatic experience, and I was having some pretty heavy stuff going on. It's about depression and anxiety. I know a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I don't even know, especially now during these times, are struggling with that, and so I hope this song helps.
my back, they are bleeding, but I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I'm so tired of hiding behind a smile, so tired of living a lie. Twisting and tumbling, terrified of losing my mind, but holding on for dear life. But all that you see of me, all that you know of me, it is a lie. I've been carrying this heavy weight, can't get out from this heavy weight. This heavy weight, it feels like I'm drowning. I can't fight this feeling, it's coming in waves and crashing all around. I don't wanna run, but I know I can't stay. Feels like I am drowning. My heart, it is broken in so many pieces. I've been lost for so long now. I'm sorry, but I can't breathe in this place. It's holding me down. I've been carrying this heavy weight, can't get out from this heavy weight. This heavy weight, it feels like I'm drowning. I've been carrying this heavy weight, can't get out from this heavy weight. I've been carrying this heavy weight. It feels like I'm drowning. I can carry this heavy weight. I won't let it drown me. This heavy weight, I'm getting stronger. Heavy weight, I've been carrying this heavy weight. I won't let it drown me.
I love you. I just wanted you to know that. If you're feeling bad with this crazy pandemic going on right now, just take it out of your mind because we're all together here in the virtual world of Culturefest. And you know how good it feels to be out here. So that's how good I want you to feel right now. And remember, I love you. and it's all good. You know what? There's some times out here on the mountain that we just feel like the music takes us over, and it flows through your bones and your soul and runs through your veins and just fills you with joy and happiness and love. And right now, a lyrical prophet is going to grace your presence through the virtual world from Beckley, West Virginia, right up the road. If you haven't caught him at the room upstairs, maybe you caught him at Gary Bowling's House of Art back in the day, but he's never played out here on the mountaintop. And right now, he's going to bring the love to you, Culturefest style. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Keenan Rayner.
Oh, hello there. I am Keenan Rayner. Insert some theatrics now. I got that cook up breakfast that you can wake up to. How you gonna dream when you keep snoring? Don't put that makeup on, no need to fake it, forget it, just get your layup on. Look at you scoring. Life is an ocean, a pond that you're accustomed to. Ain't trying to fish, that stuff be boring. Just traded children for monthly payments to fund a zoo. An animal that drives a foreign. I say, come on now, girl. I say, come on now, world. I say, come on now, girl. I say, come on now, world. Come on now, girl. Love the conversation. Come on now, world. Minus irritation. Come on now, girl. Let's find a new location. Come on now, world. Should I rap or should I trap? Should I be like images on social media? In fact, for these models, should I act? Should I make a stage at Bonnaroo in honor of some blacks? Pump my fist for validation while I'm enslaved by attacks? What is that? Let me scramble up these eggs and I'll get fat. Kill some cows, consume the conscience that they lack. Ain't that whack? Let's get blunted, let's get litty, let's get high, no copper sack. Let's make money from the white man, double up and give it back. No, I got that cook up breakfast that you can wake up to. How you gonna dream when you keep snoring? Don't put that makeup on, no need to fake it, forget it, just get your layup on. Look at you scoring. Life is an ocean, a pond that you're accustomed to. Ain't trying to fish, that stuff be boring. Just traded children for monthly payments to fund a zoo. An animal that drives a foreign. I say, come on now, girl. Let's find a new location. Come on now, world. Minus irritation. Come on now, girl. Love the conversation. Come on now, world. I say, come on now, girl. Let's find a new location. Come on now, world. Minus irritation. Come on now, girl. Let's find a new location. Come on now, world. Yeah, I had some dreams inside, sat back and thought about them, found out I don't exist. In darkness I hear these sounds, inside is the seed of God. If you can see, you found him, small as a mustard seed. That stuff can move a mountain, alchemy's addicting with an ego. Let me move my fountain, too many sips of holy water. I need a new accountant, a pastor, a choir, a plate to collect, an army, a navy surrounding this operation to keep you bounded. I guess I got that cook up breakfast that you can wake up to. How you gonna dream when you keep snoring? Don't put that makeup on, no need to fake it, forget it, just get your layup on. Look at you scoring. Life is an ocean, a pond that you're accustomed to. Ain't trying to fish, that stuff be boring. Just traded children for monthly payments to fund a zoo. An animal that drives a foreign. I say, come on now, girl. Come on now, world. Come on now, girl. Come on now, world. The cook-up. Now, this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna make sure it's a little bit more intimate, more like I said, tiny desk type of situation, but I did want to talk to you a little bit about writing. So, Falling Up, Shel Silverstein, I talk a lot about him in my work. That's who inspired me as a kid to start even writing. I would have never wrote. Dr. Seuss was cool, but I like that, something about that dark side, you know what I mean, that contrast, juxtaposition, you see it, yin and yang, duality. So I really like that. So I really got attached to Shel Silverstein and Falling Up. You know, I feel like we're all, especially right now, we're at a point where we are falling up. You know what I mean? You got to go down to go up. So we're in that mode, we're transitioning as energy, as souls, but I don't want to take y'all too deep. This is take you back to the 3D part, and that's me talking about my struggle with what I'm, I guess, pursuing and chasing, and then who I really am. So this little acapella piece is called Rockstar, and I hope y'all enjoy. The deaf perception of a re-election, it's a re-election of a broken dream. An avenue, no, a boulevard, it's the finest road I think I've ever seen. A myriad of finer things in my memory, I've never seen a finer scene. They fight for oil, I fight for time, I'll fight for you, no, I'll fight for me, and now I'm falling up. So this mind retained it, wanted to be the world. Cause with the mind contained it, wanted to see the world. Cause with a lack of money, I started to see the girl. I started to see her curls, I started to see her twirl. We need a makeup artist, we need to change her face. We need to keep on walking, we need to change our place. We need to change our plans, we need to change our place. We need to change our states. Sound like we need to change the place. Nothing is obvious, only false promises. Honesty, wisdom, and love are synonymous. Dramas aside for the commas is bill paying kamikazes is the dominant populace in a metropolis. The optimist prime for a future that's probably ominous. I'd rather sit here anonymous, but it's my duty confident. It's time for reconnaissance. It's Sunday morning dress up. I'm trying to change my soul. I got a Monday hustle. I got a Tuesday stroll. Always talked on Wednesdays since I was 2 years old. And with the work on Thursdays, Friday was paid in full. Saturday. If every week was beautiful, I try to change it, you should know. We need that light, mature the glow. Back to the programming that they're playing on the Super Bowl. The future's looking kinda good, like playoff rounds, you 2-0. In America, you're up. So I guess I got a U in flow. It's 1984. I double thought I was the UNO. And you ain't know, they see my light. They think they saw a UFO. And that's in every word I say, like AEI, a UOO. I think of times when I can play. I'm on my grind like every day. If you don't grind, we can't relate. We ain't got time cause time is fake. Paid my lane, I paid my lane. Came too far, I paid my lane. Now I ain't trying to stay the same. I ain't trying to stay the same. Got some things to say. I'm eating the things that go insane. I'm just afraid of you not seeing a dream, so why you playing? All this back and forth is muting. All of this music I'm relaying. It's amusing, we just a cruising, so let's do what isn't playing. It's elementary, I'm trying to edge the elements. I'm trying to sketch what's evident. I'm trying to test the specimens. Who can't create a regiment? Who can't create what's left of him? Let's sing some hymns to get it right. Blessings left to the left of him. If it was up to him, the answers will cover the questions. I'm on the road to life, I'm riding. Move over equestrians, I'm on a quest of questions. Why there's so many pedestrians? Races next to some ethnic friends, homophobes and some lesbians. Yo, put me in a spot, I'm not speaking about leather skin. No, just put me in this pot, I'm hot. Who put these peppers in? Who made these beds? Who block is this? No, who put these dresses in? Who made a choice? Take Goldilocks or be an ox with rhetoric? I chose. I think of times when I can play. I'm on my grind like every day. If you don't grind, you can't relate. We ain't got time cause time is fake. I came too far and paved the lane. Came too far, I paved the lane. No, I ain't trying to stay the same. I ain't trying to stay the same. I got some things to say. I'm needing the things to go insane. I'm just afraid of you not seeing the dream, so why you playing? All this back and forth is mutant. All of the music I'm relaying, it's the music, we just a cruiser, so let's do what isn't playing. I got some things to say, I'm needing the things to go insane. I'm just afraid of you not seeing the dream, so why you playing? All this back and forth is mutant. All of this music I'm relaying, it's amusing, we just a cruising, so let's do what isn't playing. Riding to work, I'm riding to right, or I'm riding to the gym, or I'm riding to the studio. If I'm riding with her, then she riding with me, and she riding it beautiful. It's the ride of a life, she was tired of a life, so she fired the usual. It felt kinda unusual, hard to do her when she constantly doing you. Ever told lies what the promises do to you? When it's so cross, what it honestly do to you? Were you caught by surprise when the tables was turned for the truth in the musical? See it all in the eyes and the candles are burning. Control cruising universe. When I'm on in the morning, I pre-ordered the funeral. Killing it cause it's dead, they said the murder was suitable. Good times when I can play. I'm on my grind like every day. If you don't grind, we can't relate. We ain't got time cause time is pay. I made a lane, I came too far, I made a lane. Now I ain't trying to stay the same. I ain't trying to stay the same. I got some things to say. I'm eating the things that go insane. Just afraid of you not seeing the dream, so why you playing? All this back and forth is mutant. All of this music I'm relaying, It's amusing, we just a cruising, so let's do what isn't planned. I got some things to say, I'm needing the things to go and say 'em. I'm just afraid of you not seeing the dream, so why you playing? All this back and forth is mutant, all of this music I'm relaying. It's a music, we just a cruising, so let's do what isn't planned. That's called Sunday Dress Up. It's a lot right there. I know, had a lot to say. Who can keep the beat? Let's do that. Let's do some interactive, all right? So I want y'all to stay with me, okay? All right, ride with me, okay? So I'm gonna snap my finger, okay? So it's gonna be at home, snap, 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 okay? I'm waiting on the rain to fall down. Guess I'm falling up. I'm waiting on the rain to fall down. Guess I'm falling up. I'm waiting on the rain to fall down. Guess I'm falling up. I'm waiting on the rain to fall down. Guess I'm falling up. Shel Silverstein taught me about the giving tree. Guess I'm falling up. Was he blessed with the blessings he's given me when God came and called him up? So now I'm waiting on the rain to fall down. Guess I'm falling up. I'm waiting on the rain to fall down. Guess I'm falling up. These hesitations got me falling. I've come way too far to sleep. Pictures through statements, it's a calling. I'm just walking through my dreams. These hands, a delicate picture of something that was. Maybe the past, maybe I'll pass like I was trailing the bus. Maybe I'll ask, what is the question? Why don't I speak from the heart? Why the repression is stark? Why the depression? Why am I losing my art? It's like taking shots in the dark. Maybe depression, maybe it's stressing me hard. Maybe we pressing the bar. Maybe I'm trying, I know we ain't moving too far. Still are we pushing the car? Still like we pushing through tar. Still like we pushing through Mars. This feeling I feel you can borrow. I'm proud I'll stay put in the car. I'm tired of pushing for war. I'm pushing it off. Got me falling. I've come way too far to sleep. Pictures through statements. It's a calling. I'm just walking through my dreams. These hesitations got me falling. I've come way too far to sleep. Pictures through statements. It's a calling. I'm just walking through my dreams. These has my main man. You look the same, man. What's the game plan? I see the change. I see the game, but I don't see the change, man. I see the lane. I see the range, but I don't see the change, man. I see the seeing seasons, seamless reasons for this change, man. I need a condition to stop my premonition. I see a description, the victim what needed to not be a condition. Just listen for beating and shots. The heart likes to beat when it's hot, and if it is evil, it rots. So I talk to my clients and talk to my fans and talk to the people a lot. Patience got me falling. I've come way too far to sleep. Pictures through statements. It's a calling. I'm just walking through my dreams. These hesitations got me falling. I've come way too far to sleep. Pictures through statements. It's a calling. I'm just walking through my dreams. These hesitations. Hold up, I got one, a hot one. Out when I roll when the cops come and got none. Got funds. Brown when it's not fun. Brown when it's not up. Sky when it's not sun. Trial when it's not done. I'm trying to get a mind, trying to count one. Trying to re-sound from the side when it's mock one. Trying to clean up, trying to spot till the mops come. Trying to re-up, what's a bird when a flock come? Was confused in this movement, confused only moving. Slow enough to reach to the top gun. But I win with persistence, persistent with peace. Give me peace, I'll assist till I'm not young. Whoa, I'll assist till I'm not young. Listen. These hesitations got me falling. I've come way too far to sleep. Pictures through statements. It's a calling. I'm just walking through my dreams. These hesitations got me falling. I'm just way too far to sleep. I'm just walking through my dreams. little too far right there. So yeah, that's hesitations, and you know, we all feel like that, or we feel like we're holding back. Take a sip of water. Thank y'all for staying with me. Now, this next piece, or next couple pieces, is gonna be little short snippets. After that stage, I went into searching for self, right? Searching for, learning about like the laws of attraction, manifestation. So excuse me if I F up this next stuff. This is all fresh. Check it out on the Chillin' Network, by the way. Chillin', CHLN, YouTube, Instagram. You can see the first episode, but it's Think and Grow Rich. We did an urban spin on it. Written by me, yours truly. I'm gonna give you the verses from the first 2 chapters, but it's like a musical type of situation. So I'm gonna give you the first one. The first chapter actually in the book is desire, and then after you have desire, you know that's gonna be followed up by, what do you want to call it? Faith, right? All right, so let's go here. And I'm sorry about that. I ain't got a DJ, but rock with me. Oh, for I'm trash? You said I'm trash? So take me out or take out the trash? Which one? I feel like this job ain't working. I gotta go. You know what I mean? Because this is what I read yesterday, right? No, this is what I read yesterday. It said, first rule of success is the burning desire to be great. Ain't got a ball at a level like LeBron, just gotta wanna perform in a whole better state. I met a memory, told him he gotta die. I met a manager, told him he gotta wait. My intuition, it told me that I can fly, told me that I can try. Only way to escape, oh my God, it's a fire. You feel it, I got a fire, I got a burning desire. I'm yearning to make a way. If I don't step, I don't play. If I don't speak, I don't say. And clear out this interference, it's not a speaking delay. I'm loaded with ammunition, I listen to kings. I came on a star, I know what I bring, I came too far. These Cleveland, Detroit streets way too hard. These bleacher sprints, cardiac beats way too hard. Not up inside, dreamed of a day in the side. Then it turned to a rocket, then it turned to a job. Then it turned to these wages, now I'm turning these pages. I done gave him a year, I just spit on that lawn. I just roll with the punches, been fighting to get along. The demons of mediocrity, praying that I can form. I've been working with comfort, I'm torn. I'd rather be out here torn. So let me give me some faith so I can see where we going. Faith. I think I'm out. I think I'm gonna quit this job. I think I got faith now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my calling. I'm gonna go do what I do, right? I got faith now. That's a different kind of vibe, I think. Faith. Okay. Chapter 2. Stay with me. Voices saying that I know I can do it. Inexperience been told me to try. Who knew little me can think optimistic? Positive energy, look at the sky, look at that sun. Now look at that melanin, look at these good vibrations that we selling them, man. I got new formations in this level I'm in. I got spirit guides before you lie. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Why? Burning fire, burning fire, burning fire, burning fire. Call desire, try. Cancel the pity party. I'm inviting these angels in from this angle of collage. Montage, see my soul in the box. Picture the picture, picture me on top. Visual affirmations got me, the kid is reborn, I feel like, yeah. I've been moonwalking, mama, nay, hit with these blessings coming, yummy, Keenan brainstorming, let it rain, no delicatessen holding me, Can I continue if I may, Look what I'm into, I got faith, Faith. That's how I do this, it's faith. It's faith. Then I do the faith, and then I can do what I want. Okay. Clap. Hey. Seriously. Shout out to Lord for having us here at Culturefest and everybody in the gang. It's a beautiful event, beautiful mind. Let's keep the energy and vibrations up. And with that being said, we get to the end. Start closing this thing out. Don't want to, kill the vibe, but some things we need to address. This is my BLM, my Black Lives Matter PSA. I do want to talk briefly about that because I believe that I see a lot too that it's got counter movements. Like they'll say like all lives matter, blue lives matter, and it's kind of disrespect. Well, not even kind of. It is disrespectful because here's why. When you're looking at when we say Black Lives Matter or people say Black Lives Matter, as we as a culture say it, we're saying that they mean just as much as other lives. So to counter that and say this and that, so it's like almost like you're making an opposing group, and that's not the point. There's no separation trying to rise. No one's going to take a throne. It's just saying that it matters. And here's why. Think about perspective, right? I always talk about this. Thank God, my rhetoric, the way I talk, has got me access in a world that isn't predominantly dominated by me. They don't talk, they talk more so like I do compared to the people, who I am, long story short. And I always say it's okay to be cool to think about, being black one day, maybe a week. But when you think about like every day you wake up, it's a horror movie every day. You look in people's eyes and it's like, no, you can't prove it. It's like, the look of fear when you look in somebody's eyes. And you're seeing this on the daily. So they take a deep breath and they hear you say hi, they're like, oh, yes, Wayne Brady, you know what I mean? So not to make light of that, but I did write a little something, a little deep, so I definitely may mess this up. This is fresh, but I gave this to y'all and I call it Amazing. Okay, it's also a cappella. All right. I think it's amazing. They trap us in cages. See the looks on their faces. Happens all of the time. I think it's so crazy as I'm turning these pages. Can't believe they still racist. Think I'm losing my mind. Who I think I is, why I think it's awesome. Talking about things that just got us sick and coughing. Who I think I is, why I think it's awesome. Talking about things that just make us sit in coffins. Talking's way too late. Yeah, we hear it often. Why you running from that hate like bombs in Boston? I'm just trying to get it straight. The history is fake. Still the teachers teach was false. Systematic traits, a curriculum. YouTube told you educate yourself. A pluribus unum was the motto. Then they shot him. Tell me, did you hear the cry for help? Pull my debit card out, tried to buy some help, hoping maybe I can buy the show. All these images ignorant, writing by myself. I'm living in poverty and well, police is kicking his cousin dark as hell. Innocent victims is locked up in this cell. Penmanship different, I'm writing by myself. Yo, membership different, I'm riding by myself. Remember this vision, remember this vision, remember this vision. Ain't no more cries for help. Remember this vision, remember this listen, remember this vision. Ain't no more cries for help. I think it's amazing. They trap us in cages. See the looks on their faces. Happens all of the time. I think it's so crazy as I'm turning these pages. Can't believe they still racist. Think I'm losing my mind. Think it's amazing. They trap us in cages. The looks on their faces. It's all of the time, all of the time. Think it's so crazy. I'm turning these pages. Why are they still racist? I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Moment of silence for those lost. Alright. Now, there's something going on. I'm gonna close this out and get out of here. I got things to do, but I hope y'all enjoy this. And remember, I don't care if you, it doesn't matter what you worship, what you follow, right is right. Empathy is right. You know, doing to others you haven't doing to you is right. And if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't wake up and keep striving to be a better you. There's something out there. There is no right. Just find whatever that is and just keep going. Alright? Hopefully you got something from this. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Probably one of the most favorite songs I ever wrote. A lot of this production. Shout out to the producers. Definitely Too Tall. That's my guy. So here we go. Let's get out of here. It's something. Y'all vibe with me on this one. Can I get a bed to lay my head? I gotta make it right. Road is spinning on his head. Drake, can I make it like? Wishing for some wishes like some swishes. Can I make the night? Vision on some business, tires spinning. Can I make this life? They said creation's dead. The insinuation, then the nation lost vibration with persuasion. I can make it right. Pull the cord all aboard. Stay the night. That's how I stage it like. Turn the page and have it say tonight. Say it right. Anything you want, you can have. Even if you want, you can grab. First base is just a path. Where's the work that feel like play? That's the factory. Now do it every day. Starting to click right. Exactly. That's the purpose. That's the passion. Future present without the rapping. Here's the action. Here's the news, the gospel. Miss Bahari, the attraction. The division is the faction. But addition divides fractions. Multiplication of investment. Keep spinning on this axis cause it's something. We know it's something. Just in case I see us praying cause it's something. We know it's something. Yeah. Something that festers, recreated like it's scarring, like doing 77 on 77. Cracking the axe was actually jarring. Am I alive? Cause this is sparring. I got drive, 2 minutes left. I'm at Shaw to Keyshawn Martin. I ain't saying I'm the best, but I'm a Spartan. They said there's nothing left, but I'm a Spartan. There's nothing against the thunder, but I'm guarding. Now I'm hardened like caterpillars that's carving. I politely beg for pardon, right? What is it that I'm saying then? I'm relaying it. What's the engine to a paying in? I'm super saiyan, man. And you are too, but you just playing, man. Why you playing, man? Hard work is who we paying, man. You just playing, man. Built my home on Everest just to reach a peak. Echo when I speak, let go and go deep. Now I'm Himalayan, man. On a star, I'm staring straight. Glare at Satan's gate, can't tell if it's a lake. Damn, just in case I see us praying, cause it's something. Cause it's something. Just in case I see us praying, cause it's something. We know it's something. Lord Hey, I'm Johnny Apple, sowing seeds of season, how the season tastes. Myself is thinking sweat, slightly conceited but concrete. I know how cement tastes, redeeming streaming dreams. I gotta lead this chase, purpose, mastermind, and perfect work to pass the time. But nothing's perfect, past the wrong. That's how I see it half the time. Cause I work my way and go, was told I didn't have the time. And that's what platinum, my thoughts, you find your path and craft the lines. It's perfect, working past it 9, working like a class at 9. After a night of Percocets, a million drags a glass of wine, and passing out from ecstasy. Sit next to me, a fast rewind. Find the things that's in your mind that's intertwined with inner lines. We know it's something. We know it's something. Just in case I see us praying, cause it's something. We know it's something. Theatrics. Found this.
So one of my favorite parts about the festival is the signs, and when we knew we were just going to be doing it virtually, I just kind of had this desire to go to the barn and get out the signs, because it's a tradition, you know, it's a ritual we go through every year, and I just love seeing them laid out in the grass and just looking over all these signs from all these different people, all these years that have created, you know, these works of art and kind of poured their soul out onto these boards. And you know, they decorate the site, and I think a lot of people have memories with different signs. There's the peace pole that has the word peace in all these different languages, and certain people that have like made their mark on these signs. You know, our friend Chris is from Nigeria, and she painted the word peace from her language, her native language, on the sign, and it was just really special. Her flag is on that board, on that peace pole, and I think a lot of people just feel really connected to that sentiment. You know, this is really about coming together in a space and imagining the way that the world could be. So we started the signs right at the very beginning of the festival here at the Folklife Center. Well, we started Culturefest in Princeton City Park in 2004, and we had a couple of signs, but when we moved out onto this site in 2006, we knew that we wanted the signs to be kind of the anchor design and decoration of the festival. So we started painting signs in 2006. And there were a few of us, like 5 or 6 of us, that painted a few of the initial signs. I think we probably started out with 10 or 15. And then every year, you know, different people would come to the Folklife Center and paint together. We'd have paint parties for the signs. And so all kinds of people have contributed to the signs over the years. A big part of what Culturefest is creating a space that's outside of the world, where people can kind of co-create a world the way that they wish that it could be. And so when we come together on this mountaintop, it's more than just a party. It's more than just us gathering together to have a good time. It's really about us coming together and sharing a vision for a better world. And I think the signs really embody that.
I love how everyone's like so creative, and like it's not like they care what other people think. Like it's you don't matter what their opinion is. It's like what you want to be. So everyone has their own unique kind of way that they live and everything, and I like how they're so like awesome. I think. No, it's usually just. It's the same thing, like it's the same schedule sometimes over and over and over. That kid's kind of boring. But when I'm like with here, there's no schedules or anything. It's just like you having fun, being able to be yourself. Like you're able to sing, you're able to dance anytime you want. You can just goof off and have fun.
Hey, Culturefest! We're making the best of lockdown. We're on our mountain of love, loving you from here, hoping you're good wherever you are. We'll see you next year. Peace, love. love you, Culturefest. We miss you. 2021.
We hope you're dancing, Culturefest. We're up here dancing.
Okay. Happy Culturefest. See you in 2021. Love you. Love you. Peace.
The very first time I ever came to Culturefest, I was actually living in Beckley and managing the Hot Topic, and I was the only employee and I had just gotten done a really long work week, but my friend Jordan and Archie had told me about this little tiny festival, magical festival happening in the mountains at what seemed like a very long distance to me at the time away in Pipestem. And so all day I hemmed and hawed, but I got off work finally after a long shift and I said, you know what, I'm going. I'm just gonna go, why not? So I drove all the way down here, and thankfully all the signs were so well marked, I easily found the location. And once I was here, I just pulled into a field after meeting the lovely people at the gates, and it was just darkness. And I got out of my car at the time. It's evolved much more colorfully since then, but this was many years ago. I got out of my car and I just heard the music, and so I couldn't see anything. I didn't know where I was or who I was finding or where I was going, but I just followed the sound of the music, and it brought me up over the hill, you know, in a landscape I would discover in the daylight the next day. And to just the last bit of the night, I remember I came down the hill, I ran down the hill, and I sat for a minute, and then I saw my new friend Jordan and Archie dancing, so I found them, and then immediately they're like, all right, good night. It was the last band of the night, and they closed out their set, and I was like, well, here we are. So for all intents and purposes, I slept in my car. It was very uncomfortable, but the next morning found just a group of the most whimsical, loveliest, friendliest people I'd ever met, and it was such a change of pace to the short window of West Virginia that I had known that we just met so many strangers that became longtime friends. And it was so hard to leave. I had to go run the store. I had to go open and go back to work. And so against all of my, you know, better knowledge and, you know, responsibility and integrity, I kept calling in and saying, oh, I'm sorry, my car won't start. And okay, but I got my call an hour later. I kept telling everybody at Culturefest, I have to go, I have to leave and go back to the real world. But it broke my heart. I couldn't leave. I kept meeting new people and running into people I had met hours earlier, and it was like a reunion all over again. And so one guy joked as I kept telling everybody goodbye, I was leaving. And then they're like, an hour later, I'd be like, no, I'm still here. And they said, we don't believe you, you're not leaving. And we kept calling in with different, oh, I've popped a tire, oh. And my poor young associates were so concerned for me when I did finally get to work. They were very upset, and I could never tell them the truth about where I had been. But it was such a magical experience that I literally couldn't leave this mountain. Like, everything in me said, despite all of my better, like, life livings that I have to do, I have to stay here. I have to stay with these people and keep doing this. Even though my mouth kept saying, but I'm leaving, bye. I kept saying new hellos again and again with people who I still call friend today. And so, you know, what would I have done if I had never decided to drive, even though I was tired after a long day, if I had never met the people who let me meet the people who let me meet the people I still meet today. This is a magical experience that, you know, we are blessed that we've gotten to have for these 17 years. And it's nice that we're all a family now, that even though we can't be together here and we can't hold each other this year, that we all still collectively hold each other, that we've all found each other in the craziness of this world anyway, that we all get to be in each other's lives, no matter if for a weekend or for a message or, you know, whatever large or small or wherever it may be leading us all. I'm infinitely, endlessly grateful for every moment and every extra second I got that very first year, and every second that it's brought me on this mountain and with these people since then.
I'm really excited to show you this next band, World Folk from the capital city of Charleston, West Virginia. Here's Minor Swing.
Thanks everybody for joining us here on Culturefest in this virtual version of Culturefest this year. We are Minor Swing, Charleston, West Virginia's Gypsy Jazz Quartet. We're glad to be a part of it. We want to take just a second and thank not only everybody for tuning in to join us tonight, but also we want to thank especially to Lori and JP and everybody there at Culturefest for making this event happen this year and in this crazy year we're having to still be putting on some great music, and we're glad to be a part of it. Thank you so much. Without further ado, we are Minor Swing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you guys very much. That was Minor Swing. That's our namesake tune. This next one is for anybody out there drinking a cold beer that needs a lime to go in it. This one's called the Limehouse Blues.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks, everybody. That was the Limehouse Blues. Speaking of the blues, we're going to keep it in a bluesy vein. This next one's called Blue Drag. guys very much. That was Blue Drag. Next up, we got a tune by our own Dr. Ray Singleton right here on the guitar. This next tune is called Scooterville. We hope you like it. everybody. Again, we are Minor Swing. That was Scooterville by our own Ray Singleton. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to play a cover. Some of you may recognize this. I like this song because in a crazy year like 2020, this next song kind of reminds me of a simpler time. So we hope you recognize it. We hope you dig it. And thank you guys so much for being with us. I will never forget the first time I saw Back to the Future and heard that song. Mr. Sandman, everybody. Hope you guys like that. We'll take just a second to introduce the band. My name is Grant Jacobs on the bass. On the end, we have Kevin Arbogast on the guitar. Because it's the guitar, I call him Arba Slash. He hates that.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah? Oh, yeah? All right, good.
Go with that.
Yeah. We've already heard some of the music by Dr. Ray Singleton on the other guitar right here to my left also. And, of course, the woman who makes the whole gypsy thing work, Miss Alicia Alcudwa. And this next tune is it's a French tune actually by our own Ray Singleton again.
Who is not French.
Who is not French. We will feature him at the start of this one. This is Réveil Français. Did I say that right? Alright, sweet. Again, that was Réveil Français by our own Ray. This next one. This next one's about guitars, which we happen to have 2 of in the band. Bass guitar, yeah, 2.5 of you, yeah. It's really more like 4 because mine's like twice as. Yeah, if you count the bass guitar. But this one is about the first guitar you ever get. This one is my premier guitar. We hope you like it. Thank you guys. That is my premier guitar. Ray, when did you get your first guitar?
7.
7 years old when he got his first guitar. Kevin, when did you get your first guitar?
That was like 30.
30?
No, just kidding.
Oh, okay. We got a late bloomer. A late bloomer there.
What about you?
Sometime in high school. I don't know. I was trying to meet girls. All right, let's keep going.
Started young.
Here's another tune that we hope you'll recognize, but we love it. We were invited a while back by a friend, another musician here in town, to play at a Beatles tribute. So something from the Lennon-McCartney songbook that we played at the Beatles tribute. This is Honey Pie. Thank you guys. Alcudwa, everybody, on the violin. That is Desperada, a Brazilian tune. And doesn't she sound awesome on that? That was great. That was really good.
Thanks,
Yeah. My part was really hard too, you know. I was really busy over here. I don't know if you knew that.
I heard it.
Guys, we want to thank everybody again so much for being with us. We are Minor Swing from right here in Charleston, West Virginia, the best Virginia. You can find us on Facebook at Minor Swing WV. Yeah, if you don't put the WV in there, you get some scrubs from Iowa or something. But it's a hotbed of gypsy jazz out there in Iowa. We're gonna have Iowa Twitter going crazy now. But if you want to find us on Facebook, I don't think we're on Twitter, but if you want to find us on Facebook, check us out, Minor Swing WV. We'd love to be a part of your event. And without further ado, I think we got one more. So thanks again. We'll take just one more second to introduce the band. Over there on the far end, to my left, we've got Kevin Arbogast on the guitar.
Woo!
Woo! I hear the applause in my head for you. We have Miss already introduced, but can't say it enough. Miss Alicia Alcudwa on the violin. Everyone.
Yeah, virtual applause.
Yeah, the virtual applause. It's like this. We have also to my left. They're all to my left. But Dr. Ray Singleton composing much of the music you've heard and on the guitar.
Yeah.
And my name is Grant Jacobs on the bass and the corny jokes.
Woo!
Thanks, guys. I'm crying on the inside. All right, this next tune, our last tune, is going to be one from the Duke Ellington songbook. We hope you dig it, and thanks again so much for having us and being with us. We are Minor Swing. Check us out online, and we will hope to see you in person when all of this is over. So, here it goes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys so much. We are Minor Swing. Check us out online, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, with the signs that different artists, put their mark on, and they hang all around the site, and so there's all kinds of people who have gotten to sort of express their souls, within the decoration of the site. And then the art boards every year start out blank, and it's about being able to express anything that you feel and express what comes out of you in the moment. I think this 4 days that we spend together, something we all look forward to, and when you're in this moment, nothing can really compare. You can't really get that kind of sense and that spirit that we all get when we're together. And so what pours out onto the art boards is sort of like an embodiment of whatever that moment is for you. And it's also about community, creating a work of art together. So it starts out blank slate at the beginning of the weekend, and by the end of the weekend there's like layers and layers of this communal art that we created together. It's just really special.
Hi everyone, I'm Lacey of Silver Arrow Art, and one of the things that I miss most about Culturefest and everyone being together is being in the art tent and part of all of the workshops that happen there. Next up we have the soothing sounds of a sound meditation from the one and only Shannon Shine, and so get ready to kick back, relax, and flow.
Hello everybody, welcome to Culturefest 2020. We hope you are enjoying yourselves. I'm Shannon Shine.
I am Philemon.
And typically we like to do workshops where we'll go around the circle and introduce ourselves, and since we can't do that in person, we would love for you to do that in the comments and give us a little bit of interaction and let us know who's out there, who's watching us. We would love to hear from you. So I'll start it off with I, again, am Shannon Shine, and I live to say that my motto is to live a life that inspires others. And to do that, I really like to do a lot of creative things. I love to go and do workshops in Culturefest and other festivals. I create art and I connect with people on a soulful level. I do something called soul sessions where I dive deeper into what your soul needs. And something I think a lot of people need is creative jewelry, which we've been doing a lot of ourselves with our free time in 2020, you know. And we've been creating jewelry for many years, and you can find some of that in my soul sessions at shantasticshine.com.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And I think that it is so powerful. And that's why we're here. We're going to do meditation here in a little bit.
Yeah. So we wanted to just come together and hold space for you to visualize yourself at the Culturefest experience. Since we couldn't be there on the mountain, I thought that it would be really beautiful if CeeLo could lead us there through a meditation. And I'll just play my rap drum. And again, if you're just tuning in, we would love to know who's out there. Leave us a comment. Give Culturefest some love and all of the people who have put this together while you're in this space. You know, like we don't get to hug people in the person, so let's do it in
No,
this,
we don't have that,
this
unfortunately.
energy.
Yeah, it's been a weird year, but we're doing the best we can, and this is going to be a great experience. I'm excited for this meditation. And at the end, we'll talk a little bit about our joint project, which is Bring Me to Life, a network and community that we have for all kinds of really, amazing things.
Yeah, so stay tuned and get comfortable.
Once you're comfortable, if you're able to, you can close your eyes and just allow your weight to sink down into the ground, into a chair or whatever you are sitting or lying down on. Just make sure throughout this experience that you're comfortable so you can relax, so you can enjoy the experience. And then begin to focus on your breathing. Just notice how it feels. That oxygen flowing through your body. Imagine every muscle in your body absorbing this oxygen. Any thoughts, any feelings or emotions that come up for you right now? Just accept it. Accept whatever comes up. Imagine all your thoughts, all your feelings, your emotions, like leaves floating down a river. You just watch each thought float away. Notice that sensation of gravity. This invisible force that keeps you grounded onto the earth. Imagine your mind becoming more calm. Imagine your body becoming more relaxed. Imagine any stress being melted off of your body, out of your energy, your aura. Continue to breathe, conscious of that flow of oxygen. Allowing the energy to flow through. Begin to imagine yourself at the Culturefest grounds, the place that we all met up last year. Imagine saying hello, giving hugs to your friends that you haven't seen since the last Culturefest. Like you can imagine yourself walking around, seeing the vendors, watching the music. Imagine seeing the golf carts flying around. Some of them are decorated with fairy wings. All kinds of things. Just really imagine yourself in that environment. That festival environment, the Culturefest environment. Inflatable couches. And then imagine that everybody in the festival gathers at the top of the hill. And seeing the mountains all around you, the rolling hills in the distance. Imagine everybody gathering into a circle, sending out love, compassion, and kindness to this world, to everybody in it. And just then, all around you begin to see rain raining down around the mountains. Cleansing the earth. Healing the energy of this planet. Transmuting a lot of the fear. And then the rain has one last big drench. And then the clouds begin to disperse. The sun begins to shine and a beautiful rainbow opens up across the mountains, across all of the rolling hills surrounding this hill. Take a moment to send love, kindness, compassion to anyone or anything that you feel needs it right now. If you'd like, you can raise your hands and just imagine this loving, compassionate energy flowing down to you, flowing to all beings on this planet. And you can imagine or even put your hands in front of your heart as we begin to end the meditation. Send gratitude to yourself, to all the others who took part in this meditation, to everybody who's playing their part on this planet. Send gratitude to yourself for being here and taking part in this practice. When you're ready, take a deep inhale, connecting back with your body fully, all of your senses fully. And as you exhale, you can move your body, you can stretch, wave, wiggle your toes, your fingers, and gently open your eyes. Returning from the meditation.
Beautiful. Thank you, Silo, for that beautiful meditation.
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
So before, yeah, it was really great. I actually like that you took us through the storm because I feel like I always appreciate the storm at Culturefest. It does get us a little damp, but then it always brings so many people together. So when we get through the storms that, you know, life throws at us, which has kind of been 2020 if you want to get real. Once we get through the storm, we'll be able to all come back together, and we are really looking forward to being with you all on that mountaintop next year or whenever we can get up there again. And you know, until then, we're doing our best to have online communities, and something that we do together that we didn't mention before is the Bring Me to Life community, which is a space online that we have created that includes podcasts, music, art, articles, a little bit of everything to keep you entertained and to keep your mind awake and shining on through the chaos. So we would love for you to check us out at bringmetolife.com.
With the number 2.
With the number 2. So we'll see you there. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.
We hope that you are enjoying this broadcast. We had so much fun creating it for you. So we're going to take a 2-hour break right now. So we want you to take a stretch, grab some dinner, and we will see you right back here at 8 p.m.